What the hell is Prodeus? Last week, in an attempt to find new games to fill the summer void, Andrew, our video editor, asked me if I've ever heard of Prodeus. I had not, but what I found was a glorious kick to the gut of nostalgia and FPS goodness. Prodeus is a retro-style Doom shooter, or boomer shooter as the kids call it, that took me all the way back to my childhood days of playing Doom for the first time. But Prodeus is not just a cheap nostalgia grab for Doom fans. It offers a few modern touches, gallons of pixelated blood, and a balls-to-the-wall gameplay experience. Welcome back to No Time Gamer, the channel helping your gaming sessions be time well spent. Prodeus is instantly striking with its retro aesthetics. 16-bit sprites and a full 3D environment harken back to the days of Doom, but adds a fair amount of modern touches at the same time. And what really ramps Prodeus into the new age is the speed and smoothness of gameplay. The game is fast and fluid, and I'd expect this of a shooter made today, but this wouldn't be guaranteed with an early access retro style game. The other tweak that separates it from classic Doom is the soundtrack. Like Doom 2016 or Eternal, the soundtrack kicks into high gear with synth metal riffs pairing nicely with gunfire and splatter effects. And each level is an intricately designed set of corridors, elevators, and arenas that are connected and maze-like. So many shooters today just drive you forward from one set piece to another with little consideration for a cohesive layout. Prodeus's design keeps the room connected, branching, and feeling like one master strategy. Even the newer Dooms don't quite have this sense of weaving level creation. The weapons are a decent blend of old school and new school shooter as well. Most of the classic Doom style weapons are here: pistols, chain guns, rocket launchers, etc. But weapons sport a secondary fire, making them more than a one-trick armament. Rocket launchers have a controlled detonation, the auto shotgun has a charge-up shot to deal big damage in one trigger pull, and the dual machine guns are controlled by each mouse button respectively, so you can really make the bullets rain. And when the lead starts flying, so does the blood. There is so much glorious red goo at the end of each combat encounter, the room is practically painted red. But not everything is rosy hidden behind nostalgia goggles. Enemy types in Prodeus are blatant copies of Doom. Zombie soldiers, imps, chain gunners, and a demon bull that is basically a pinky are all hunting you down in the game. I love these enemies, but I was wishing for more variety. Full disclosure, I've only played a handful of missions so far, so this may change deeper into the game. The other issue I kept running to is a weird one. I'm not sure if it is a design choice, part of the gaming lore, or a weird early access issue, but every time I load my game file, it starts me right back at the beginning of the game. I have to play through a very short intro section, get to a checkpoint, then the game takes me to some odd level with blue electric enemies. I die, then the game resets me at a checkpoint on the first full level. Once I'm in the level, I can pause and back out to the campaign map, which then lets me choose the level I was last on. It's really strange, and I'm not sure why this happens. It's not a deal breaker, as it only takes about a minute to get back to where I was, but it confuses the hell out of me and continues to be an annoyance. If anyone else is having this problem and I'm missing something, let me know down in the comments. I'm not going to give Prodeus any form of score or time whatever well spent, since this game is still in early access, but I will say that busy gamers should give it a shot, especially if you like old school shooters like Doom. It really captures the classic FPS style, and I get cranked just watching footage of the game. If you have Game Pass for PC or Game Pass Ultimate, you can download Prodeus now. If you don't have those subscriptions, Prodeus will set you back about $25 to support the Kickstarter, but I really think it's a blast to play. It did send me back to my childhood, playing Doom for the first time. If you're interested in hearing more about that story, check out this video right here.